Okay, so I'm going to show everyone a short little quick trick about mercenaries in the game of Everquest, if you don't know. So right now I'm just going to a zone and I'm going to get my mercenary killed. Um, and I'll show you how I use mercenaries because having a mercenary is good. Back in the day we used to have groups of 6 people, but now people do a lot of soloing and many classes are going to use a mercenary to do that. I usually get all of my new AAs on the launch of an expansion, just playing with my mercenary or playing solo. But there is a way to if you get your mercenary killed, to reuse your mercenary and have it back up rather than waiting the 5 or 6 minutes. I think it's a timer to wait before you can use or revive your mercenary. I think it's a 5 minute wait to revive your mercenary. So I'm going to show you what I do um, if I get my mercenary killed and I'm moloing, soloing with a mercenary. I do the following. So hopefully I can zone a little faster here and show you what I do. So let me get aggro on a few of these mobs so my merc will die fast enough. Okay, four will probably kill him pretty fast. And yeah, they're already going after him. So mercenary's dying pretty fast. Okay, so okay, so he's dead. So see how you have the 5 minute wait time to reuse him? Well, if I dismiss my mercenary, okay, so my mercenary, I've fired him. I'm still on aggro, so I can't pop another mercenary, but some classes have a ability. I'm a monk, so I can immediately get rid of my aggro. I get rid of my aggro, and as soon as my aggro is cleared, you see how I have a 30-second wait time? As, as soon as this wait time goes down of being off aggro, I'll be able to create a new mercenary. So 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Yep, see, and now I can unsuspend and make a new mercenary. So I didn't have to wait 5 minutes. And you might ask, I've played with a lot of people over the years, and people want to wait those 5 minutes, and they just don't know that you can dismiss your mercenary and get a new one. So let's say it's the beginning of a new expansion, you want to be grinding the whole time, you are used to playing, and if your mercenary dies, you take a 5 minute break or whatever. Well, you don't need to do that. If you're on the grind, people play and have for years. I mean, many thousands of people have grinded out, millions of hours in this game. You might want to have your mercenary in your group, or maybe you're in a group of 5 people and you have one mercenary. Um, as soon as you dismiss yours, if it dies, someone else in the group can pop theirs. Or if you're the only one in the group that has any mercenaries left over, your mercenary gets aggro because you pulled a couple of mobs at a time. Your merc dies as soon as the mob you're on is dead, and you get that 30-second countdown. You'll be able to pop a new merc, or if you have a fiend death class in your group, like a necro or a monk, even during the battle, they can immediately fiend death when their mercenary dies. They can dismiss their mercenary, wait 30 seconds, and pop a new one. So you might think, well, you don't want to dismiss your mercenary because then you have to go back down to town to hire a new one. Well, in fact, you don't, because you can have a list of up to 12 mercenaries. See, I have a slot of 8 of 8. So there's several tasks in the game that you can complete to get more ranks. There's a mercenary liaison right up here. Let me show you real quick. He has some tasks to give you some some more ranks of mercenary. He's right over here somewhere. Yeah, mercenary roster quests. So you can do that through the Daybreak Cash Shop somewhere in here. I've purchased it, so I can't actually look at it again. But somewhere in here you can buy five more. It's either a 4 or 5 slot pack to give you a list of 4 or 5 more mercenaries, and the max that you can have is 12. So you could actually have a roster of 12 mercenaries. So if you're grinding it out and you're playing that way and you're dismissing your mercenary after it dies, getting a new one back in 30 seconds rather than waiting 5 minutes, let's say you had a max of 12 of them, and throughout, a couple of days, you get all 12 of them killed. Well, that would have saved you, um, that would have saved you over an hour of time, or 4.5 minutes times 12, getting 12 mercenary kills. And then when you want to rehire them, I can go here and I can select my journeyman healer mercenary. It's only going to cost me 285 platinum, and this is what it looks like when you are rehiring your mercenaries. It just automatically suspends the one you have up and it rehires them. And now I have back to my full roster of 8 mercenaries. So I've this is the way I've played for years, and I've told mo most of the times when I mention this to someone in Discord or I'm in group with them, they seem to not know what I'm talking about, but that's how it works. And I believe hiring a mercenary is now cheaper than buying a single heal potion. So I still use some of these heal over time potions. They're rather expensive now at the highest rank, or I guess you can't even buy the highest rank. I guess they're made by shamans now. But yeah, that's the proper use of mercenaries if you don't want to wait 5 minutes to have your merc back up. If you're playing by yourself and you're always using a healer merc, maybe you don't want to wait 5 minutes, and that's how to do it.